Layton High School. So moment of the video, if you haven't seen it, go look it up. The Layton student section behind us. Just add a little flavor to the video this week.
Hey, they showed up this week. So did the boys team. It was a great game here tonight.
Deseret News Rewind is presented by Heidemann and Associates, a full-service law firm dedicated to winning for you. Call them now for a free consultation. Welcome into the Moments of the Week, brought to you by the Utah Army National Guard. Over 150 job training opportunities at the Utah Army National Guard.
That's right, Dusty, and up to $20,000 in signing bonus available, depending on the career path chosen, available through the Utah Army National Guard. Hey, if you want to be like a pro, you want a signing bonus, check it out. Learn more at www.nationalguard.com.
Well, we're here at Layton High School. We had a big matchup. We teased it last week. Yep. Layton and Davis. And Dane, this was a close game, but the senior leadership came through for the Lancers.
It really did, and especially, this game was tied at halftime. Who was going to be that guy to step up? I'll give you one name. How about Tanner Kofed? And by the way, Ethan Potter had a pretty good day as well.
First of all, Tanner, what were the emotions of this game? This place was bumping tonight. How fun was it to be in this game?
Oh, it was a blast. Probably the funnest game we've ever played in.
Ethan, talk a little bit about what it's like to play in this rivalry. We recognize it, but we're not on the floor. But there's something special about Layton versus Davis.
Yeah, there's something special. There's nothing like it across the whole state. It's amazing, all the crowds that we get. There's nothing like it.
We'll talk about this region. That's the first big one. You got Fremont coming up. Yeah. How easy is it for you guys to stay focused when you're in a region this good?
I think we'll stay pretty focused. We're a good team. We'll practice hard for the next one. We'll be ready for Fremont.
Talk about this team. There's a lot of experience on the floor, guys that have been starting and contributing for a number of years. You welcome in another big in Squire. It feels like you guys have length all across the board. Talk about this particular unit. What's it like to be a member of this team?
Oh, it's great. I feel like with our pickups that we've had, we match up great with anyone in the state, and just props to them for getting it done.
Tied at 29 at the half. You come out like gangbusters in the third quarter. Walk us through. Was the world moving a little bit slower? The brim seem a little bigger to you?
Yeah, definitely. We didn't have the best first half. We were happy to be tied at halftime, but we came out hot in the third quarter. We have all season, so.
I know this is just one game in a long season, but what does it mean for you to get a win at home tonight against Davis, who is also undefeated, both overall and in region play?
Yeah, we knew that they were number one coming in. We were number two. That was huge. Best rivalry in the state. That's going to set the tone the rest of the year, and hopefully we can get the win on Tuesday against Fremont.
Tanner, what do you think?
Yeah, I agree. We should be good. We'll be ready for Fremont, and it's a great team. Love it.
The student section was great tonight. That's a senior leader, knowing who to turn to and give some love to. Who's the guy on this team that's going to keep you guys loose and keep you guys from getting too uptight?
I think Ethan. Ethan and all the seniors. I think we have a great senior class that keeps everything real, and I think we're a good team. We'll be ready.
All right, I don't know if you guys saw it. No pressure. I picked you guys to win state, right?
Yeah.
The Wayne Lancers. We got lollipops to celebrate tonight, fellas. Congratulations on the big win.
Let's go! Hey, congratulations, Layton knocking off Davis. Always like doing these videos. A lot of fun. You got a student section that's excited, and the guys are enjoying it. This scene that we didn't get a show on camera was really fun too.
It was great. This was a packed house. We're 20 minutes before tip, Dusty. I'm like, there is no seat available.
Or parking spot.
We learned that one, huh? Boy, what an atmosphere here tonight. And these two teams going back and forth, and very deserving, in my opinion, of 1 and 2. Maybe 3. I know Fremont's got a say in that as well. But great atmosphere here tonight. And to talk to Coach Miller, boy, the job he's done of building Layton High basketball. Davis alum, mind you, what a job he has done, and had an opportunity to get his thoughts on a big win here tonight.
Here with the ever dapper, tie-wearing, high-fly coaching Kelby Miller. Coach, how good does tonight feel getting that big win against Davis?
Yeah, obviously a big game coming in, both teams 12-0. And there's always something a little special to this one. Rivalry game, but it definitely feels good.
Coach, I asked you this before the game, but I'm just curious. There have been great matchups in this series. You think about the Blackmans or Jesse Wade, but have you ever been a part of a game, and maybe what was the build-up like for you as a coach? Both teams undefeated overall in region. did that have an added pressure and added sense about tonight?
You know, we talked to our guys, and we know it's cliche just to take one game at a time. But obviously, I mean, I think the way we started, it kind of had that feel to it. I think there was some nerves going on. You know, we didn't shoot it great right at the very beginning. But all the credit to my guys just playing through that, maintaining composure.
You know, they come in the half tied at 29, come out to the second half, and his senior leadership. You get these guys in droves, and not only that, they have so much experience. Right. You've had them now for a lot of them. Like Kofed and Potter have been going for 3 years. Yeah. But you see Kofed just take over at the beginning of the third quarter. What does it speak to this senior class?
Yeah, I mean, obviously last year they got a lot of experience as juniors, and so I kind of expect that from them. We've been great in third quarters this year. And so that didn't surprise me that we came out and got a little bit of separation from them in that third quarter. I mean, Tanner Kofed, to me, is the most underrated player in the state. Doesn't get enough love. Doesn't get enough love.
He certainly showed it tonight, but Coach, there's no rest. I mean, you beat Davis, so you can loosen the tie up because you only have to deal with Fremont on Tuesday. What's it like to play in this tough Region 1?
Yeah, I mean, obviously we knew coming into it, Fremont, Davis, we're going to be kind of the two top teams that we're going to have to contend with. But at the same time, you can't slip up against another team that maybe on paper you should beat. We told the guys, hey, enjoy this one. I gave them a couple days to enjoy this one. But, yeah, we definitely have to get refocused on Monday because going over to Fremont, that's going to be a tall task to win over there.
Now, you've been coaching for a long time. We've been around you for a while. How do you stay calm? I mean, we were joking with it earlier. Your sleeves stayed buttoned. The tie stayed up until after. Yeah. And I joked and said, well, you used to wear a jacket on this, like a coat on this side. What is it in you that you're able to stay calm? At least we see that you stay calm on the floor.
Well, I mean, I don't know about all the time, but
most of the time.
Most of the time. No, I mean, I think it all starts from the top. If I'm out of control, then the kids kind of feed off of that, and maybe they play that way. So I just figure if I'm under control, hopefully my team maintains composure and plays the right way.
Coach, this particular team, you talked a little bit about Kofed and we talked about Potter, this senior group, but you look at guys like Painter or you look at Squire, the move-in. Yeah. Is this one of the deeper lineups that you've had in your time here at Layton? It feels like you got a lot of options to score.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to compare teams. I got a couple questions this week about comparing these guys to the state championship team, and those guys, obviously a big difference is, well, they've got a state championship and we're still trying to work up towards that. That team was a lot more defensive minded. This team seems to be able to score from all different types of people, which makes it fun.
Coach, how are you able to enjoy it? Basketball is your life. I mean, anyone who gets to follow you on Instagram or anything else,
right.
You leave here, you got AAU, you're into pedicures and things like that. How do you unwind during? By the way, looking great too, but how do you unwind during a season to help you stay mentally charged?
Right. I mean, it's just something I've come to expect. Just being in the gym, we live in the gym. I got my two younger boys running around, and they play a lot of basketball, and I coach both their teams. And on top of coaching these guys, luckily enough for me, I've got great assistant coaches on, here and with those AAU teams that help me out every once in a while. I'll take a break if I need it. But yeah, basketball is our life, and I've got a fifth grader right now, and when he's done, then maybe we step away. But for right now, I mean, we just live in the gym.
We're not putting you on the clock.
No, that's okay. That's okay.
Well, one of our favorites, a Carbon County connection.
Right.
Love it. Coach Miller, congratulations on a big win tonight, Coach.
Thanks, Coach.
Appreciate it.
Coach Miller, I brought it up because I wanted to ask him how he stays even keeled, and he stayed even keeled even in the interview.
Right. You tried to unsettle me. He was like, ain't going to happen.
He wasn't buying the Ric Flair thing I was trying to pull off either. And he did kind of a smile, kind of.
That's as much of a reaction as you're going to get.
Unless I'm an official. But I think he's done a great job. I mean, we know Coach Miller winning that state championship, but year after year, he's stayed in this program, and he's built a tradition. He's built a culture that continues to turn out good players.
Yeah, he really has. And, I mean, you look at this particular team, Dusty, and what a job he has done. I mean, knew that he was going to have a lot of players, a lot of experience returning for this team in a year where they're going to be one of the top teams in the state. And then you welcome in a move in Squire, and all of a sudden you've got 6'6", 6'8" across the board on the floor. before, and that creates a lot of matchup problems. And, you know, the way that he's designed this defense, and we saw them go a lot of man tonight. They haven't done that a lot over the course of the year yet, but, you know, awesome opportunity for them tonight. They took advantage of it. Now that opportunity will rear its head again next week as they'll have Fremont. But this is a team in Layton that is really good. Definitely one of the top teams in 6A. I think they showed it here tonight.
They absolutely did. Go watch the other videos as well. We talk about this game a little bit more. Go check out the videos for Deseret News Rewind. For Vince Francis and Dane Stewart, I'm Dusty Litster. Thanks for joining us. Watch the Moments of the Week, brought to you by the Utah Army National Guard.